Hello everyone. Now I am making video on part 2 of MS Access. When you will click on the MS Access icon, this window you will get. In this window, two options you will get. First one is new blank database and second one is featured online templates. In featured online templates, predefined templates are there in which you will click on to get the default fields related to the templates. Okay, but we will click on new blank database. As you will click on blank database, you have to save the file name. As it is given database2 here, you can enter any file name of your choice. Click on create button. As you will click on the create button, this window you will get. So first work we have to do is to create the fields for the table. So for that we have to click on view, go to design view. We have to save the table name. By default it is given table 1. We have to click on OK. Now this is the area where you will create the field name. Okay, so as you can see this key like structure, it is called primary key. What is primary key? A primary key is a field or set of fields with values that are unique throughout the table. Values of key can be used to refer to entire records because each record has a different value for the key. Access automatically manages primary key for new table in MS Access. So what we will do, we will create the field name first. By default, whenever you will open this one, ID field is there. We have to rename it such as student roll number. Okay. Now next field I will enter is student's name. Now this is data type. What is data type? Data type means what type of value you are storing in this field. Name is always text. Okay, suppose you want to change, a list of data types are given here. You can choose from here. Now this part is description. This is optional. Actually here you will write for what purpose you are taking this field name. Suppose I am writing here to enter the name of student. Okay, this is optional whether you write it or not. It will not show up in your table actually. So let us create a table based on the student information. Okay, with the help of which we can generate a report card later. So student roll number we have taken, student's name we have taken. Let us take student class. Class, it will be a number. Okay, after that suppose subject like maths, it will be a number. Science, it will be also number. Geography, okay, means I have taken the student's roll number, student name, his class, how much marks he has got in math, science and geography. Suppose I have done with my field name. Okay, that means I have created all the fields required for creating the table. So we will click on view and click on the data sheet view again. When you will click on data sheet view, you have to save the table first. Now this is the fields that we have created. Now we will enter the data here. Suppose student's name is Ram. He is of class 5 suppose. In maths here I have got 74. Give any random data because I am just showing it to you. Now as I will click, okay, here you are not able to click because primary key is given in this field student roll number. We have to click on student name field. So as I will click here and as I will start typing the name like C, automatically it will change to 2, roll number 2, because it primary key is applied here, which is unique for every record. So Shyam, suppose he is of class 6. In maths we have got 85. In science we have got, let us take 5 records. By this way you have to click on entering records. Now I have completed entering all the datas in the fields. So my table creation is complete. Now what we have to do, we have to click on create button. Before that, some options are given here, okay, on which you will click on. Suppose I want to change the text color, text size, okay. Now go to create button. Table part is done. Come to form part. So you have to click on form. As you will click on form, default layout of the form will appear in front of you. Same in form also, you have to click on view, go to design view. So as you will click on the design view of the form, this option you will get. Suppose you want to enter a logo to your form, you have to click here, go to logo. Suppose select a default picture here, okay. Here you can enter the name of this table, suppose students information, okay. That much length is not required, so I am shortening it. That much is enough, okay. After that, let us choose. A lot of options are there. I am showing you some, like this button, okay. As we click on this button, you have to drag it here, okay. Select the size as per your need. When you will leave it, these categories of button you will get. Suppose in record navigation, these actions is there. Suppose find next. So I want this button, find next button, okay. Or go to next record. This button I need. So whatever I will select, go to next record, click on next, next, finish, okay. One more button I need. uh, Go to previous record, next, next, finish, okay. One more button I need for adding new record, okay. It is under record operations. Click on next, next, finish. Let us take one more button, delete record, next, next, finish. A lot of buttons are there. You can use as per your need. Okay. Let me show you this hyperlink button, how to use this one. If you click here, this window will get open. Whatever document you want to link with this database, you have to select it. Suppose I want to link database 1. Click OK. See, here it will appear. What I will do, I will just drag it. Okay. And I will give a label. I will write a label here. Click the link to go to database 1. Okay. Now suppose our designing is complete. You can give checkbox here, radio button here. Okay. A lot of option groups are there. So let me see how our forms look like. So I will click on view, go to form view. Now this is our form. What I will do, see over here it is given 1 of 4. That means 4 data I have entered in the table. This is first one out of that. If I scroll out this one, click on this one, it will show us the second record. Same way, if the 4 buttons that I have created, if I click on this button, third data it will show. Okay, fourth one it is show. Now if I want to add a new one, 5. Now suppose student name is Showman. See here it will automatically change to 6. Okay, he is of class 6. Suppose in maths he have got 74, 65, 53. Okay, this is our new record. Now this is the table 1 for form. This is the table 1 for the table that we have created earlier, based on which we are creating this form. So if I click on this table 1, see 5 records are there, but the record that I've entered now is not there. So what we will do, see this button refresh. If I click on this refresh button, it will automatically appear here. Okay, so for that we have to click on next. That means this 6th button or 6th roll number is saved. See, it will appear here. So as I keep on entering the data here, and as we will click on refreshing, all the data automatically updated here. Okay, now next, the link I have clicked here. If I click on this link, yes, it will take us to the link that I have created earlier, this one. Okay, so let us go back to our main table. Now our form part is done. Now go to report. As I will click on report, this is the default report part you will get. Okay, so same we have to go to design view. I want to give a logo of the school, suppose it's the same one. I want to change the name, students report card. Okay, and everything looks fine. You can choose any option from here if you want, else leave it. Okay, so go to report view again. Now this is the report of all the students. Okay, Now last part is query. Now query we have to make based on the table that we have created earlier. So click on query. Simple query wizard. 4 type of queries are available. Okay, so we are going to click on simple query wizard. Click on OK. Now on which field you are making query? You want to make query. See, roll number is different or unique for every field or every student. So I will make query based on student name, student class. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to click on this arrow. Student name selected. Now class selected. Click on next, and finish. See, only the student name and student class will be displayed. Now I want to get the name of the student, those who are in class 5. What I will do, see this arrow, this is called filters. I will click here. I will select 5 only. Click on OK. It will show the name of a student, those who are in class 5. If I want to show all, then click here. Or if I want to see the name of the student, those who are in class 6, click here. Click on OK. See. So that's all for MS Access. Hope this part is clear to you. Thank you all.